everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm popping on tonight because the lovely Rose on YouTube, whose channel is Lovecupcake86, is doing a Valentine's collab. Now, what she wants everybody to do is to make something on their channel and just to say that they're part of her collab. It has to be Valentine's related. You can do pocket letters, DIYs, home decor, all or something. You can do a sweet treat, loaded bags, anything really, anything Valentine's related. So I'm doing a Valentine's swap at the end of January, and I'm making some bits and pieces. So I thought I would do them on camera as part of Rosie's collab. So I've started making this loaded envelope, and I've made a couple of I made this paper clip. I've made this peg with the heart on it. I made this peg with the red butterfly on it. This one with the red heart. And this wee one with the jewels. And then, as you can see, I've just used some beautiful rose paper, put on this ribbon, which is this trim here. I got sent this, I can't remember who sent me it, as part of my subby challenge. I apologise for not remembering, but as you can see, I'm using the things that you sent me. I also got sent this gorgeous butterfly. Why does my camera keep doing that? I think I need a new phone now. Gives me an excuse to go and get a new phone. And I added this other wee butterfly, and the trim is just right at the top. Now, I haven't made this like my usual envelopes where I have the tops curled down. It makes it look like a wee shirt. I've left this like this at the top so I can put more things in it, and then I've made another pocket here at the front. So I've started making that, and I've also started making this flip book. And as you can see, I've put the bow on here with the heart, and it says I've stamped out Be My Valentine and cut out some die cuts. Now this flip book is different in that when it opens up really big. So first of all, it opens up like this. I've still to decorate it all inside. This is quite a big project. Then it opens up again to that side, and then opens up again to that side. So it ends up, it's a huge flip book, and then it just closes back in on itself like so. So I've started doing that as well. So what I've done, I'm trying to make some things to put in my loaded envelope, and I've started making these wee cards that I'm going to pop in. These are from the Sizzix die, which I was using the other day on my channel, which you have probably seen, but it's this die here. And these cards measure 4 by just under 6. So is that an IC size? I'm not sure if that's an index card size. Maybe it is, I don't know. But anyway, what I thought we would do is make some nice Valentine's cards. So this one, what I done was I cut it out in this sparkly rose paper and then backed it with black. And this one I cut it out in this sort of red, dark red colour and backed it with the cream. And this here is all the bits, the wee hearts that come out here once you've die cut it. So I might possibly use them for something. They could be used maybe for a shaker. And I've got a bundle of this paper, which is all sort of red and whites and Valentine's theme, that was gifted to me in a random act of kindness from Audrey Shaw. And I've cut out some of the love hearts out of this paper here. And these are some love hearts that I have die cut out using this die. I don't know if you can see that very well. I'll put something behind it. There you go, you can see it better now. Using that die, I've cut out a load of them, and I've also cut out some bits and pieces because I'm going to make a shaker. I've got, I'll just pop that die over there. I've got some lovely Love Heart ribbon. I've got some pom-pom trim in red and in white. I've got some more of this ribbon. I've got some heart stickers and some stamps, and I've got lots of other bits and pieces if I need them. So that's just some bits that I've pulled out. So we're going to kind of wing this as usual and just start off by decorating this card. Oh, I've also got this Love Heart, oops, paper clip, which I'm throwing away. This Love Heart paper clip, and I'm just making sure that you can see me okay. And I've also got this piece of vellum that says Forever on it. So let's just have a wee play and see how we get on. I'm going to take my hot glue gun first of all, and the first thing that I want to do on here is add on a piece of this Love Heart ribbon, the thicker piece. And I'm going to put it on like a bit of a border all the way across. So I'll just roughly where I want it put a piece of hot glue at the end, just to tack it in place like so. Press it down, make sure that it's stuck, and then have another piece at this end here. Because it's sheer ribbon, I don't want to put the glue all the way along because you will see it through the ribbon. And then simply turn it over and snip off the excess. Like so. We've got this now. And then I've got this ribbon here. Now this was supposed to be a Christmas ribbon set that I got from Lidl's, but as you can see it's not particularly Christmassy, it's just red and white with love hearts on it. So I'm going to use some of it to snip the wee end off because it's sticky with the sellotape. And I think, yeah, you see it's red on one side with the white hearts and then it's white with the red hearts. So I think I'm going to use the white with the red hearts and go right along the centre of here, which looks pretty good. Okay, and again, I'll just pop a wee bit of glue here and just secure it down. And then a wee bit at this end. So I'm doing this for someone who I'm swapping with, and then I'm actually doing another Valentine's project, which is a pocket letter, which I'm swapping with another lady, and it's to be Valentine's as well. So I'm busy with lots of swaps and projects going on just now, which is good. It keeps me busy. So let's have a wee look and see what we've done so far. Take this extra glue off. So we've got this lovely card with our 2 sets of ribbon on here, which looks really pretty. And so let me have a wee look what I'm going to put on here. Maybe this Forever here. So what I'm going to do is tear the vellum towards me and tear it towards me on the other side, so that I've just got like a rough edge. And let's see, I'm going to pop this on the top here, and what I'm going to do is put it on with a tiny bit of wet glue just to tack it down, because you will probably see this glue through the vellum. But if we just give it a little push like so, there, you can't really see it now because it's squeezed in. So we've got this, which looks cute. And then I want to add one of these hearts. So I'm just going to go in with some wet glue and pop that here. So that looks quite nice. Wait a minute, move some of this out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. And then take one of these hearts that I cut out and I think I'm going to have that one here in the opposite direction, and I'll turn this round and show you. So if you want to take part in Rosie's collab, like I say, it's Lovecupcake86. She's a lovely girl here on YouTube. She's got a fab channel actually. If you check it out, you can see everything that she gets up to, and maybe take part or give her a wee subscribe, whatever you like. Show her some YouTube love. I'll just put this here. You're probably already subscribed to Rose, because like I say, she has a fab channel, and I think she's been having it going for about 5 or 6 years, so you probably already know her. So I'm just adding on some wee love hearts here, just quite randomly. So as you can see, we've done that now. So we've got our love heart in the bottom, and then we've put just our love hearts, and we've got forever. So it's looking really quite cute. And then what I'm going to do, just 2 seconds. Okay, whoops, wrecking the place here, just knocking my dies everywhere. I've pulled out this Do-Crafts red enamel effect, the 3D enamel effect. Let's see if this one works. I've got a wee piece of paper. I've got so many of these enamel effects in all different colours. Okay, so we've got that one running. And I've got this wee 3D bow that I made with a die. And what I'm going to do first of all is stick down this bow. And I'm going to do this with hot glue so that it doesn't come off. And I'm just going to pop it here at the corner. That looks quite cute. And then I'm going to take my 3D enamel dots, and I'm going to make it look as if they are little sort of brads or jewels just holding things on. And then I'm going to put 3 at the bottom here, and I think actually I'm going to put 3 here as well. 2, 3. Okay, and that is this card finished. So I'll let you see this one. So you can see it's got all of our dots and bows, and it's really quite, I love it, it's gorgeous. It's turned out really nice. So once that dries, that will be going into my pocket letter. Not my pocket letter, sorry, my loaded envelope. So I'm going to get set up, and then I will be right back. Okay, so what we're going to do now is make a shaker rosette wand. So I've pulled out one of my paper straws. This is the red one with the white polka dots. So I thought that would be nice for Valentine's. And I have cut out some bits and pieces to make a shaker heart. Now what I've done is use 2 dies. These 2. So I've used this bigger one and this smaller one, and I placed the smaller one inside the bigger one like so, and I ran it through the die cutting machine, through the Gemini, and I used it to cut out these shapes here. Okay, so let's see how many I've got here. I've got 1, I just need to make sure they're all separated. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 of those, and then I just used the big heart on its own, and I cut out the heart in the same colour. I cut out this lovely pattern paper in it, and I cut out the acetate heart. Okay, so we're going to make our shaker with that. And then what I done was I had this packet of cupcake cases, sorry, and I have taken one of these sort of reddy, dark red pink ones and cut out the bottom. So all I've done was squeeze it together and cut off the bottom circle piece. So we've got this. So what I'm going to do first of all is take one of my hearts that I die cut out, and I want to put that on the back of my cupcake wrapper, like that. Okay, so I'm just going to use some hot glue and put it all over the back of my heart. Place my cupcake down like so and pop it on. Now at this point you can try and sort of manoeuvre it about and straighten it out and things to where you want it slightly. So just to try and make it as round as you can before it dries, which is roughly about that. Okay, and then, so we'll put that aside just now. What we're going to do is make our shaker. So how we do that is we take all these pieces, pop them to one side, and we need our acetate heart and our one of these hearts. Okay, and all we're going to do is use our wet glue, go all the way around, not too much so that it squeezes out, but just enough so that it adheres. And we're going to line up. Now I'm going to clean my acetate off a wee bit, make sure there's nothing on it. She says there's some glue on that one, that's it. And I'm just going to pop this right over the top and line it up. Okay, like so. So I don't know if you'll be able to see the acetate through that. Yeah, just about. And then what I'm going to do is turn that over, just give it a good squeeze down to make sure that it's going to stick. And with the rest of these, I'm going to pop my glue on just the same all the way around, like so. Line it up on the back of the acetate. So your first one, oops, your first die cut was stuck to the front, and these ones are going to be stuck to the back. And I'm just going to stick this down here, just lining it up, and they're all die cut exactly the same, so it's quite easy just to pick them up and line them up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick these all in the back, and then I will come back. Okay, so I've stuck them all together, and as you can see, we have quite a thick, it's like now it's like a bit of chipboard, because they're all being put together, and you have your acetate like so. Now, depending on what you want to put in the inside, you can make this thicker with more layers. As I say, I had 7 layers on this because I know that I'm only going to be putting in, I'll just grab some of this. There you go, sorry about that. I'm going to be putting in these love heart sequins. So these are quite flat. So I'm just going to tip in some of these love hearts into the middle, like that. And then the only other thing that I'm going to tip in, if I can find them, is I have these little red balls. I'm just going to tip some of these in. They're like tiny, tiny, tiny wee beads. And they're really nice for in a shaker, because they make a nice noise. Okay, so then what I'm going to do, let's just pop that aside for a second, and take my card here and my love heart, and I'm going to stick my patterned paper to the wrong side of the card. Now, if you know what I mean, if you cut it out, I don't know if you can see this on here, just about the die leaves a wee indentation, that is the right side. So I'm going to stick my paper to the wrong side so that the right side, not that it really matters in this because it's going to get stuck down, but I always do it that way. So stick our patterned paper on here, like so, just making it sure it's nice and lined up. There we are. And then I'm going to stick my paper, my patterned paper, to the inside of the back, so that when we turn it over you can see it shining through our shaker. So I'm just again putting on my wet glue, and I'm just applying this to the back. So I find this is the easiest way to make shakers. I have made them with 3D foam, and I have made them with normal foam, but I like to do it this way just to cut it out and make the layers, and then turn it over and just give it a good squeeze, making sure that it's all dry. And then when you lift it up, we've got this shaker with our beads and our love hearts and our nice paper in the background. So we're going to pop that to the side for a second and pick this back up. And then what we're going to do is take our straw, find out where about we want it, roughly about there, and we're just going to use our hot glue and just about 1/2 inch, put a blob of hot glue on, and then put it onto your rosette where you want it, just about right up to the centre, and just flatten it down there so that it sticks on. And then we are going to place our heart right over the top. So for this bit we need lots of hot glue. I need to get another glue stick out. There we go, pop it in. So lots of hot glue all over the back, just to make sure that it's going to stick down and not come off. Like that, and then pop it onto our rosette, and you can pick it up and give it a good squeeze. Like so. Okay, and you can see our heart is sort of steamed up because of the hot glue, but that will go away. Now I've made a mistake a wee bit. What I've done is put it on squint to my heart on the back, so I don't think I'll be able to take it back off. Maybe, I don't think it's quite dry, and I will. Yay! So I'll just squeeze that back out there, find out where my okay, 2 seconds and I'll fix this. Okay, so I've got out my love stamp and I've fixed my rosette. So what had happened was it didn't line up, this love heart on the back didn't line up with the straw. So I've fixed that now, and now we've got our shaker on our rosette, okay, which is looking nice. And then we're just going to take a block and some ink and put this love die on here, and I'm going to take some of this paper that I cut out and just use a piece of this. Okay, and just stamp love, and this is like the wee Scrabble love, you can see that. Okay, so I've stamped out love and cut it out, and I just backed it onto a piece of card to make it a bit stronger. And then all I'm going to do is take a piece of this love heart ribbon and just cut a piece off and make a bow. So just make 1 loop, 2 loop, and tuck it through, she says. I don't know if I've made this long enough, but we will try. I've got a bow maker, but we'll try one more time. Do it like this. See how we go on. Okay, getting there. I just need to pull it a wee bit tighter, and we are about there. You can see I do have a bow maker, but I very rarely bring it out. Okay, so there we have our bow that we've made, and I'm just going to chop off the ends on an angle to pretty them up, and that just gives them a wee nice shape. That one's still a wee bit too long, and I'm going to pop my bow on here. So I'm going to put some hot glue on the back and just pop it at the bottom of my heart there. So that looks quite pretty with my bow on it. And then I'm going to take my love and I'm just going to put on some hot glue here right across, and I'm going to stick this sort of halfway coming off the shaker like that, so you can still see all your shaky bits inside, and I like that. And then if you give me 2 seconds, so I've pulled out one of these love heart buttons, and I'm going to attach this to the centre of my bow with some hot glue, just there. Take off the excess so it doesn't look messy, and that's going to sit nicely there. And then the last thing I'm going to do is take these wee die cut love hearts, add some hot glue again, and I'm just going to place one here at the top here, and the smaller one I'm going to pop next to it, and that is that rosette finished, and I think it looks gorgeous. So for our Valentine's collab, we've done this gorgeous IC card, or just a card, but I think it's IC size, and this Valentine's rosette wand, and they're ready to go in my loaded envelope, which I am going to decorate up. So I hope you like this, what I've made. If you do, please give me a wee thumbs up, and if you want to see more of my videos, please hit subscribe and the bell for my notifications, and pop over to Rosie's channel, which is Lovecupcake86, and check out her Valentine's collaboration. So thank you everyone, bye bye.